Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to work on something a little bit different. I know in the past 2 days we've been working on the police station armory. If you caught yesterday's stream, you'll know that we ran into a little bit of a roadblock. And by a little bit of a roadblock, I am of course referring to the fact that the animation to give out the weapon just would not work. So quick update on that before we continue. Spent an extra hour after the stream yesterday trying to get it to work with no luck, so I ended up contacting an element at CFX. They suggested that I put in a bug report, so that's what I've done. Hoping to hear back soon, but obviously these things take time, so we'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, however, there is a different project that I would like to work on, and that is the Inferno Station Alert. So this is actually a new project. Haven't publicly posted anything about this just yet, but the premise is pretty simple. The idea is to add a visual indicator in the game and probably also an audio alert inside fire stations when a fire call comes through or a medical call. So I haven't done too much on this yet. It's still fairly new. So I'll give a quick demonstration of what I have so far. So here we are at Station 7. This is just base game, no MLOs or anything like that. But you'll notice there's a couple of extra red lights. I can't point apparently, but there's one here, there's another one over there, 2 here by the door, and 2 more outside as well. And if we do our little test command, you'll see they start moving. Isn't that neat? So the idea is that when a call comes through, however that is done, these lights will activate, a sound will play, and then whoever is here at the station role-playing can drive their truck out in style. Sets up on-screen share, but still manually sends notification to Discord. What can I say, man? I'm old-fashioned like that. So anywho, that's what I'll be doing today. Yeah, I know, right? Leaks. Spoilers! It's probably going to be a shorter stream today. So what the plan is I would like to add the HTTP handler to the server script. So that'll basically allow server owners to link in their existing CADs, MDTs, websites, APIs, whatever it is that they're using, to activate these lights. So that's what we'll do. I've moved my microphone around today because I was watching the stream back yesterday and noticed that my typing was incredibly loud, louder than my voice. So let me know how it is today. Hopefully it's a little bit better, not quite so loud. Hopefully my voice is a bit clearer too. All right. So let's open up the server script. So at present, I've just got a little test command here, and all that does is change a variable to say false to true, and then that iterates over all the lights that have been spawned and respawns them. So there are 2 models, an off model and an on model. By default, they spawn in the off position, and we've got to respawn them in the on position. So the first thing we need to do is add the HTTP handler to the constructor. Just yoink this from an existing script. I'll actually put it below my spawn all lights. There we go. And then that's just a function. Put it right at the bottom because it's probably going to get quite long. So there's going to be an internal void handle HTTP request. Get the arguments from here. Dynamic request and response. There we go. Excellent. We don't... do we care about IPs? I guess that could be a config value. Is it really a dev stream if there's no loud typing? Maybe. I mean, how loud is it at the moment? Can you hear it? Let me know how bad it is. Let's have a look at this function. Yeah, we'll steal this as well. So basically what this is doing is this is checking the IP address of the machine or server that is making the request. So the reason this might come in handy for server owners is if, for example, their CAD is hosted on the same machine as their server. So they can just say to the script, hey, only accept requests from this local IP address, deny everything else. And that's just so they can make it a bit more secure. It's not bad, quieter than yesterday, but I also have a keyboard with blue switches, so already death. Fair enough. All right. So we'll do if false to do add config option for white listed IPs. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we'll add the switch here. Yeah, it's capital. Cool. Case get, break, oop, caps lock's on, break, case post, break. Cool. Whoops. So, we'll probably want to only accept post requests, maybe? We'll want to have some kind of authentication, I reckon, even if it's just a very basic authentication. So what I might do is, is it going to make me, I don't know if that needs to be wrapped or not, we'll figure out pretty quickly. So we'll do if false to do add check for authentication key. That way we can reject a request if it's not from an authorized source. Now we need to get the arguments. We'll yoink this. There we go. So this is just letting us access the body of the request. Now we probably want a model. Actually, you know what? This needs to be moved inside here. Let's create a model quickly. It can probably be a server-side model. I don't imagine it needs to be a shared model. Add folder, models, add class, and we'll call it external request, maybe? Go. It'll be a internal struct external request. We'll have a internal string auth key get. No, not set, just get. Thank you. You're gonna say this can be read only? Yes, you are. Cool. We also want an internal string. Now this is the part where we determine which station is being activated. I haven't written this part yet. I haven't done the structure for it, but I think a string's probably going to be fine. We'll just pass through, or we'll just set up a key in a dictionary and they can access it that way. So we'll do station ID get. I kind of want to add text to speech as well, so like they can pass through details about the call. So I'll add that in here for now. If that doesn't end up working out, I can just remove it later. So we'll go internal string text to speech get. You should configure the on-screen chat to disappear after a bit so it doesn't cover up. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Tony, I know I kept you around for a reason. Let me see if that's an option. There we go. Oh, now it's completely disappeared. Hopefully it'll come back. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so that's that. So now we want to... we're going to need JSON. Do we have it already? Probably not. No, I'll need to add that quickly. Just borrow it from one of my other projects. Ladders should have it. Oh, I'm in the server, not the repository. How else can we complain about your folder structure? You're onto me, Tony. I was actually specifically hiding it. Blind ladders, there we go. Then we want packages. No? Oh, externals, I think it's called. Yeah, externals. Excellent. So we'll copy that bad boy, go back to repos, go to station alert and paste. Excellent. And then in here we can go references, add reference, browse, repositories, Inferno station alert, externals, Newtonsoft. Excellent. We want to make sure this copies locally. Yes, it does. Fantastic. And now we can just include it. Using newtonsoft.json. Oops. Now I've got to try and remember how to how to actually use it. I believe it would be... Well, it's going to be external request. External request equals JSON converter dot decode? No. JSON convert dot deserialize. That's the one. Body. And then we have to explicitly tell it what type we want it to go to. Beauty. Okay, cool. I think it returns null if it doesn't convert properly. Is null empty returns null. Just trying to figure out what it returns if it fails. Okay, for now we'll just do a null check and then we can deliberately send it bad data later on and test it that way. So if external request is null, what are you breaking now? Welcome, Dom. So we're working on a station alerting system. So it's that. It's actually the idea you gave me. So actually, you should know more about it than me. So it can't be null. Oh, so the way I do it here is I check for the arguments. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So we'll do if external request.auth key is null, then yeah, do add auth key. Actually, we can just return a no. 400, is that the best? 400 is unauthorized, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Pull out my very technical HTTP guide. 400 bad request. Okay, so no, that would actually be what we want, because it's not passing the required parameter. Whoopsie. Okay, so we'll say auth key not defined. And then we'll say if auth key does not equal whatever value, then that will be an unauthorized request. Or is it in forbidden? I can never remember the two. Okay, I need the slightly more technical responses. Must authenticate itself. No. 403, the client does not have access. The client's identity is known to the server. Okay, well, the identity is not known because you didn't provide the right key, so I guess it's a 401. Not that it really matters. I doubt many server owners out there would care in the slightest, but on the off chance that a semi-competent developer uses the script and wants to integrate it into their API, we'll return proper response codes. Auth key is invalid. Cool. And then we can do external request dot station ID is null. Actually, you know what? A null check isn't really what we want here. We want to do an empty check as well, a white space check. So we'll do string dot is null or empty. Two birds, one stone. String dot is null or is null or empty. There we go. Station ID not defined. We'll return a 400 bad request. Okay, so where is, I think it's in globals at the moment. Yes, it is. This model needs to change to include a unique key, so we'll do that quickly. Public string station ID get set. Unique ID for this location, and in fact I'll change that to location ID, and then I'll change it in the other model as well, just so we're being consistent. location ID, there we go. Location ID is not defined, and then we can do, back to our globals, we'll do location ID equals station 7. This is just a temporary list. It will be in a config value, a config file, but this will do for now. So we'll say globals dot temp locations dot there is an extension for this. I think it's contains. Yeah. Not in. I dot. No, that doesn't seem to want to work. Is it not contains? Oh, is it any? That's right, it's any. Temp locations any. I dot location ID equals external request dot location ID. We'll do inverse that. So if not, this isn't JavaScript. I don't need 3 equal signs. We'll do 400. Location ID is not, or it just is invalid. So this will be like your fire alarm script, sort of. It's going to be more of like a dev resource, I suppose. I'm not going to have like commands to be like activate a station. You're going to need to integrate it with some other script. It's too difficult, I reckon, to do it through commands. Or maybe I like commands. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Early days. Okay. So now that we have all that, we can actually activate the lights. So we'll first get our location. So location, location equals globals dot. Globals temp locations dot first. I dot location equals external request dot location. Normally you'd want to do a first or default in case the value was null, but we already have a check here to make sure the value is valid, so that's fine. And then we can take our little test command up here, wherever it is, and modify this slightly. Actually, spawn lights is a dictionary, isn't it? Awesome. So what we'll do is borrow that, come back down here, and instead of iterating through the entire array, we'll just iterate through the lights at this particular location, which is a list of ints. This needs to be async. Cannot convert type int. Oh, whoops. There we go. This will need to be modified slightly. This needs to be async as well. Whoops. Oh, how do I do this? Do I put it here? Sure do. Cool. So to iterate through all the lights at this location, we want to do this outside of our loop. New lights, spawn lights, location.lights. Yes. Actually, we don't need a loop at all. Despawn all the lights that are already at that location. and replace them with the new lights. Boom. That indentation doesn't appear to be correct. That's better. Okay, does this build? The dishwasher says it does. Cool. Okay, so now, in theory... Why are you complaining? Oh. Really? You can be async without... Huh. Okay. So what we want to do is test this. So we'll build this and put it in server quickly. And then we need postman. So we need to send some post requests. Okay, so it's going to be http://localhost default FiveM port 315, no, 31, bugger, I can't remember. I can't remember. Let's have a look. 30120. So if we make a GET request to this address, it should do something. Excellent. Yep, perfect. We want to make a request specifically to Inferno station alert. This should do nothing actually because the GET request isn't defined. It should time out. That looks like it's going to time out eventually. We'll do a post request instead. This should throw an error. Or not. Did I restart the script? Whoa, why am I getting 2 frames a second? What's going on here? Hello, GTA? Good lord. Oh, and we're back apparently. That was weird. No, I didn't restart the script, so we'll go refresh. Ensure Inferno station alert. There we go. Now, if we do the postman request, it should do something. No, interesting. That is the name of the resource, right? Inferno station alert, yes. Interestingly, it's not throwing a route not found error. Maybe it's the HTTP. Let me just try like a random one that doesn't exist. This should throw a route not found. Yeah, there you go. Okay, for Inferno station alert. The GET request is not going to do anything, but the POST request should throw an error. Interesting. It should be hitting here. But it's not. Not sure why. Any errors on the server? No. Okay, well, how about this? Let's add some debugs. This will tell us at least if it's getting this far. Okay, it is getting that far. Strange. Oops. So it is hitting here, so why is it not... am I missing something? I'm not returning, but I don't think I need to. I will need to add a return down here, but we're not getting that far. We should be getting this far. Very strange. Oh, I wonder if it's because there's no body defined whatsoever. Huh. Maybe? Possibly? I'll add a return at the end of this switch statement, just for good measure. Okay. No, that error is unrelated. Oh, I think I know what the issue is. I know what the issue is. I didn't include Newtonsoft in the manifest, so it's getting to the JSON and it's getting stuck. I don't like editing the manifest in Visual Studio because it always seems to add funky characters that cause issues, so... Oh, it's already defined. Huh. Damn. So that's not it. Yep, it's definitely there. Very strange. Just taking a look to see what I did here. See if I did anything different. Okay, well let's add a debug. We know it's going from here. Is it actually getting inside of this data handler though? Oh goodness. I don't know why that lags every time I go into it. Okay, so it's not actually getting the data handler. I wonder if it's because I'm not passing any body arguments whatsoever. So if I modify my request and just send test true, is that now going to work? Okay, well, Not exactly what I had in mind, but it's progress, I guess. Progress? Error phrasing Boolean value. Okay. That's gonna need to be fixed. So why did that happen? Is it because of this? Try... Oh, hold on. No, I've got to put the whole thing inside a try statement. Catch. Exception. Debug.line. Exception dot message. Debug.line message. Exception dot stack trace. Conveniently, I don't actually need to be in the server at the moment to test this out, so that, excuse me, saves me a little bit of time. Ensure Inferno station alert. Send our postman request. There we go. Error phrasing Boolean value. Why is it erroring out on that? I mean, it's not necessarily a problem, it's just a bit annoying is all. Oh, does it take 2 arguments? It does. JSON serializer settings. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, okay. I'm curious if that will make a difference. Ooh, I've done that incorrectly apparently. Oh, yes, I'm dumb. There we go. I'm curious to see if that makes any difference. No, okay. That's fine. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just have this try catch, and we'll just ignore the exception, and we'll say if there's an error, just return a 400 bad request. Unknown. Unknown error occurred. I.e., we don't really know what happened, but we don't really care. There we go, 400 bad request. Okay, so if we pass a valid one now, so we should have auth key, we'll just have it set to whatever, a station ID of, well, we'll pass an invalid one, and we don't do a TTS check right now. Oh, that's weird. It's still throwing that same error. I wonder if it's because it's this that I'm using instead of auth key 1 2 3. Huh. That's annoying. Do I need to do content type application JSON? Oops. Oh. The socket hung up. Okay. An unknown error occurred. That's very strange. Might go back to this again. Yeah, still doesn't want to do it. Okay, let's add that exception back and see what's going on. Exception, debug line, exception dot message. Unexpected character encountered while phrasing value A. Is it expecting raw JSON? Like if I just do auth key 123. Oops. Auth key 123. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it just wanted raw JSON. That's fine, probably. Except for the small issue of... Actually, no, that's not... Oh, that's weird. So when I don't send any... Oh, that's right, because it crashes out whenever you don't pass it anything at all. Yeah, okay, that's strange. It's saying auth key is not defined, but it is definitely defined in that particular request. Let's just debug write line external request. Or even better yet, let's debug write line the body and see what's coming through. We can get rid of our 1 and 2s now, they're just clogging up the console. We know it's getting that far. Auth key is not defined. Auth key 123, auth key is not defined. Oops. Doesn't like that though. Property keys must be double quoted. I thought so. Evidently auth key is not defined though. No, it's null. That's weird. Is it because it's not a JSON property, whatever? I'm just going to check something quickly. Just got to sign into a website very quickly, won't be a moment. I'm just checking to see how I've sent these requests previously. Post request. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's just sent as an object. What if I change the headers from content type application JSON to www form encoded, whatever, and then give that a try. Unknown error occurred, unexpected character encountered while phrasing value A. Okay, what is the body returning though? Auth key equals whatever. Yes, that's not JSON, obviously. Okay, so no, go back to sending JSON, because that's what we want to do. Body raw, auth key 123. Why is auth key not defined? I don't understand why the deserializer isn't picking up on the fact that there is auth key in there. Do I need to do like JSON property auth key? Is that the issue? That would sort of make sense. No. Why are you not doing that? It's not because you're a struct, is it? Surely. If I make you a class, are you going to magically start working? No, no difference. That's frustrating. Okay. I don't think it's an issue with the way I'm doing the JSON. JSON convert. It's not converter, is it? I feel like I've already tried that. No, convert dot. That serializes. We don't want that though. We want deserialize. What happens if I just do this? Yeah, auth key. dot auth key. No, you're not going to do that. Okay. All right. I'm not doing anything fancy in here, so I'm not sure why it's working here and not there. We get the object. You're not like... No, you're literally just a public class. Well, yeah, let's do that. Public class external request. We'll get rid of the JSON property. If string is null or empty, yeah. Well, it's not. This is coming back as null. Is null true? Oh, why is it null though? It shouldn't be null. Is it because it's not a string? Surely not. No. It's got to be an issue with the deserializer. If I change this to just be dynamic, what happens? Instead of imposing a type, we just YOLO it and see what happens. JObject does not contain a definition for key. Oh, am I dumb? Is it because I'm not... Oh god, I think I know what the issue is. I swear, if it's this, I'm gonna kick myself. No, it wasn't. For fuck's sake. God damn it. Alright, so the issue there, for anyone curious, is that it was a mixture of it was two problems. One, I wasn't adding a setter to this class, so even though the data was there, it wasn't allowing it to be written. And two was it was set as public instead of, sorry, it was set to internal instead of public. Whoopsie daisies. The auth key will be random DOM or defined in the config or whatever. For now, though, it's just whatever. Literally the word whatever. There you go. Location ID not defined. I realize I need to quickly add a response code to the bottom of this, or else it's not going to like me. So we'll say, I think it's 201 is the response code for nothing. 201 created. 202 accepted. Yeah, that's fine. 202. What's the funny cat picture for 202? Accepted. 404 Inferno not found. 404 Inferno's brain is not found at the moment. Don't know what's wrong with me. 202? 202, yeah. We'll just return 202. We don't need to even return any text. The location ID is going to be station. Well, we'll pass an invalid one first, just make sure that works. Yep, invalid. Station 7. Oh, whoops, I forgot to upload the script. (202) accepted. Woohoo. Okay, it should not be. No, that's not working correctly because it's still waiting for data. Did I not return? I did return. Do I need to send just an empty, just send? Oh, because it was hanging around waiting for something to be sent, which is not correct. Yes, there you go. I just needed to send an empty data. Got any laundry today? No, I don't. It's actually raining today, so I've got nowhere to hang it. Even if I did. Ooh. Okay. So that should work in theory if we jump in game. If that works, I think I'll call the stream there because I'm getting hungry. It always seems to be lunch that determines how long I stream for. Almost there. Oh, I instinctively went to the police station. That's funny. We'll just restart the script quickly, and then we'll go to Station 7, where we actually wanted to go. No, it's not there. It's not there. Here it is. Okay, so now if I make this request, in theory, the lights should activate. or not. No error either though, that's weird. It's obviously getting this far. Oh, because I'm a numpty. I was passing false. I need to pass true. Oh, it doesn't like that apparently. Oh, right, I didn't want to get rid of that variable just yet. Them lights do be weird though. Why? Alright, attempt 2. Well, hey, there we go. Okay, awesome. Well, there you go. So I think I'll call it there today. So what we achieved today was we just added a basic HTTP handler to allow requests to be sent from the internet and activate the lights inside the station. Dom says now we just need to find someone to make lights better. Yes, if you are a light maker or you know a light maker, please contact me. Alrighty guys, thank you for sticking around. Slightly shorter stream today, but yeah, hopefully we'll get back on the police station armory stream soon. Just gotta wait to someone to get back to me regarding the bug report, and then we'll go from there. So thank you for coming guys, and we'll see you next time.